Greetings once again, Tommy Underhill, Littleton Couples Counseling, adult ADHD and autism specialist here with another entry on sex on the autism spectrum. Today we're going to talk about likes and dislikes. We all have things we like and dislike. Foods, feels, activities, media, to name just a few. Most of us can easily handle changes to our expectations of what's for dinner tonight, what we wear, or where we go. For people on the autism spectrum, however, integrating what we like and dislike with the world around us can cause friction in our relationships with others. Noise, crowds, bright lights, strong tastes and smells, and being touched can be unbearable. This makes restaurants, movies, airports, big stores, and shopping malls difficult at times, if not always. Some of us have preferred places we feel comfortable going to. With this in mind, dating can be difficult and relationships might take a bit of extra work. Let's start out with food, shall we? Wait around to the end. I've got some tips on how things work a little better. If it works for you here, like and subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. Back to food. Everyone has food preferences, and most of us find food comforting. Autism can bring food to a new level of likes and dislikes. On a personal note, I ate the same food for breakfast for over a decade and never saw anything wrong with it. For instance, many children and adults on the spectrum are extremely sensitive not just to flavor, but also color, smell, and texture of foods. Some of us can easily tell when flavorless dissolvable fiber is mixed into a beverage or even other foods. Many also have strong preferences for a narrow selection of foods, colors, textures, not just tastes. Some of us even feel compelled to have certain foods in the same place on our plates on the same meal every time. On top of this, many individuals with autism have difficulty describing what they like or dislike about certain foods. It's just the way it is. Looking at clothing, if you've met someone on the autism spectrum, they may have had a few preferences around clothing. Tags, labels, seams, textures, and how the fabric sits on their body may all be non-negotiables with clothing. There are better battles to fight. Making things work. For people without autism, our likes and dislikes may seem extreme and uncompromising. It's important to remember that to us, what may seem like trivial choices are some of the ways we find structure and safety in our lives. We may not even be able to describe how or why. Being able to predict what's for dinner on Thursday can also be a big deal to us. So what's this have to do with sex? Take a moment and think about dating, relationships, sex, and sexuality. These all bring new experiences with sensations and communication. To be in a relationship with a person with autism could have unexpected boundaries and rules around sights, sounds, textures, tastes, and activities. Keep the communication open and honest. At any time, either one of you has permission from the other. Grant that before things start. To be able to, 1, say stop. 2, ask questions. 3, say what you like or dislike. Until next time, we'll see you here. Happy dating, happy relationships.